Hey, how's it going, guys? Just a quick overview. Samsung released Android 14 and One UI for the Galaxy S22 phone. Did the update, did a factory reset. I just want to know how this phone looks like when it's a fresh install. So as you go, the only thing I did is logged into my Google account. So um, like the app drawer right here looks like nice and condensed, but you know what, Samsung always duplicate apps and so forth. But I may have to give Samsung apps a try because I know Google has an advertisement company at the same time, so I'm tired of seeing their ads in my Gmail. So I may have to give Google, the Samsung app, a chance of their applications so far, just to escape from their ads. But of course, there's always a lot of bloatware, duplicate apps. There's two calendars, two contacts, and so forth. So it gets annoying over the years since. I've been using Samsung for like for the longest time now. I just loved Samsung because I got used to it. It looks like the drop down menu changed. The Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, probably the most common things people use, and for me personally, I do. And everything else in this little tight little square box over here. Uh, Brightness mode right here. Eye comfort shield and dark mode, which is good. So Samsung's really condensing their things to the most popular, which is nice. And this is the settings right off the back, and so the font has definitely changed, and I believe you can change the font too if you don't like it. Display mode, dark mode, of course, brightness level, adaptive brightness. This looks pretty much the same. But I have to give it to Samsung. The Samsung's been from my personal experience, their monthly updates are pretty significant, at least in the hundreds of megabytes, which is nice. So Samsung's really pushing the updates even for older devices too. Even the 22 is old. It'll be 2 years in a couple months with the S24 just around the corner. The battery mode. I think there's a update power mode for this and everything else. It's always nice to see Samsung taking their updates seriously. And I know I do love this battery mode where the battery's capped at 85%. I made a video about this and people got a lot of flack for it. Basically, I'm shooting my phone in the foot for slowing it down for battery life, dropping down the specs, the height, the frames, the 20 hertz to regular 60. So I got a lot of flack there, which I'm fine with because it's my phone. Well, why would I let someone tell me what to do with my own phone? So it is what it is. I think that the wallpaper got an update too. As you can hear, I haven't really paid attention to the updates, at least the pertinent details of it. But and which is nice right here, dark mode, dim wallpaper when dark mode is on, which is nice, especially right now on the East Coast. We get seasons, or at least in the tri-state area, drops the dark around 5 p.m. So and looks like the wallpaper, different colors, wallpaper services, and so forth is pretty neat. I've been using Samsung for years. Like I said, I started with I think the S4, 5, and 6 and go up, and I skipped a few generations. But I think Samsung definitely peaked at the S21. I picked up the 22 just because it got all the little significant updates. My daily driver right now is the Pixel 8, which I love for the camera and software. But Samsung, I have a special spot for Samsung. Um, Looks like from the at least on paper, from the outside, just a quick over, it looks the same. The font looks different. The drop down menu looks a little bit tighter and neater. I have to look into details, but just a quick overview. Thanks, guys.